Growing up with an older sister like Kimberly wasn't always easy. She was strong-willed and opinionated, and maybe even a little bit bossy. When I was 4 and she was 11, Kimberly got this idea to put on a performance of the Nutcracker Ballet for our parents for Christmas. She cast herself as Clara, or the Sugar Plum Fairy, and I would be dancing as the Nutcracker Prince or the annoying little brother. She was always telling her little sister what to do. Today, my sister is a senior account executive with a leading software corporation, and she is who I imagine when I think of the word strong leadership. Her ability to direct, the way she motivates and engages her more reluctant followers, her excellent communication skills, her power and expertise, these are all qualities that, if we have learned, have defined strong leadership. I recently sat down to speak with my sister about 2 areas I wanted to focus on: communicating in groups, as well as her experience as a woman in a male-dominated industry, and any advice she would have for other young women. Now I would like to share that advice with you. Kimberly has been specializing in software sales for 9 years. She maintains strategic business relationships and works with a highly motivated team that varies from between 10 to 30. The team rotates to close software deals with large quarterly quotas. There have been deals that have fallen through at the last minute, contracts signed on airplane bathrooms. She and her team have seen it all. When asked how to communicate to team members in high-stress situations, she replied, enthusiasm and competence. Have the ability to motivate, even when not directing. You have to give rewards, but you have to give responsibilities and communicate clearly that you expect results even in times of stress. Throughout life, we have all had to deal with a difficult team member. Kim recently described an experience where a colleague was not following up on calls to clients, struggling to meet deadlines, yet not asking for help, and generally not doing well. Kim stepped in to schedule weekly progress report meetings with him, where he was free to express questions and concerns. He let her know that he was struggling under the workload and needed help, but wanted my sister to approach the rest of the group of sales and development on his behalf. Work was restructured and channels of communication were opened, and the weekly follow-ups to my sister's colleague continued for a while. Under her direction and support, he doubled his quota for the quarter. As a young woman, I'm interested in occupying a leadership position in the future. On behalf of me and others like me, I wanted to speak with my sister about what it was like being in a very senior position in a very male-dominated industry. I asked if she had ever experienced a glass ceiling. She said that it is a male-dominated industry, but being a woman sets you apart and makes you different. She also mentioned that actually females at her company are the top earners because their soft skills enable them to better form relationships with clients. There are many women in top positions. As far as advice to all women or girls seeking leadership in any field, develop a thick skin, become good at what you do. Lead naturally by way of doing well, or by gaining more expert power. As a little sister and a woman, I find Kimberly's experience and her confidence and her advice to be invaluable and inspiring. When I think of our textbook and I search for a theme, communication and confidence keep popping up. If I had to describe my big sister in 2 words, communication and competence. The ability they have had on the way she directs her team, as well as succeeding as a woman in a male-dominated field. These have inspired me to continue to develop some of my own skills and concepts as well. Thank you.